fuck you don't? What the fuck you don't know? Huh? Oh, you can't hear?
Oh, to me?
I said, what the fuck you don't know? Fuck out of here, man.
What are you talking about? Who said they don't know something?
I was on the phone, dude. Yeah.
The money I invite, you confuse me.
I know, it's sent you the invite, bro.
Like, that's you that got the Browns?
Long I sent you the invite, bro. Nah, he not even in my lobby yet.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
Huh?
Yeah, everybody got it all, man. I
Bro,
hope so.
don't
Great.
play.
You got
Bro, man, nigga, you better talk to your guy, man. I don't fuck around with the fuck around.
How you doing, man? Like, I want to know about the try. I want to know about the try rolls either. Y'all good?
He killed these bullshit ass Ravens, man. My money over there, Mitch. I'm getting off the mic, man. My stream up and shit, bro. I gotta find my other controller. Shit,
Other controller. Yeah, I be having a lot of money game people be trying to play. Like, hey, I gotta get your number before you leave today, bro. Get your number, like. Yeah, bro. We're gonna eat together. Some of these nigga like this nigga you playing, that nigga ain't gonna make sure I eat. You got a bitch. When last time you talk swag at them though?
Coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Baltimore Ravens.
Yes.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one fielded at the 5. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step in. Side here in this first quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's 2nd down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Jackson from the shotgun. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us to their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. That second down play nets a -4. This time Jackson will throw it. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was hoping for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it
with him like he about to beat the shit out you.
Tucker now.
Yeah, I seen it.
Field goal set to kick it away.
Hey, I can bet with him on the side.
And his guys will
For
get
real?
the football right at the 20-yard line.
Nah.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
On 2nd and 7, Prescott. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Cowboys! Amari Cooper, 77 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
Man, that man about to beat the shit out you, man. I thought you could handle him.
Post caught it over the middle, and the rest, as they say, is history.
And you have to love the scheme that they just showed there, because if you're going to run a deep post, you ordinarily have to get a safety out of the middle of the field.
What's that like?
One of 2 ways. Either by running routes at him that carries him away from it, or you
Yeah,
either freeze
all,
him in the middle with routes that run underneath so that he doesn't get depth. Then you throw it over the top, and boy, what a successful play that was.
This one taken just inside the 10. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Brown. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's a tough spot as a quarterback, Charles. You want to get rid of it, but you see what can happen when you do try to get rid of it with pressure.
Yeah, and how about the pressure coming without them having to blitz? That's when you know things are clicking for your defense, and the end result, they end up gaining 6 points.
Glad I ain't getting nobody that's a goat for you, dog.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now.
You playing a fucking bomb right now.
This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they gave up the pick 6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation.
And nothing but daylight ahead. He's at the 40, past the 20, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 81 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. Plays like that make the O coordinator look like a genius, but I don't think he saw that play going that well.
No, I don't think so either, but boy, it all worked out perfectly. They caught them in the right defense, guys dropping off into coverage, their eyes averted somewhere else, and guess what? He filled the void with his legs.
Damn, I should have betted you, Lane. I could have caught you for 10, dog.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the
nigga, you fucking
23-yard
stupid
line.
man for the beat the shit out you, Lane. Tim, I think you're sweet. Fuck out of here. Stop that shit, Lane. I said just before the game, I should have called you.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting
I
for this
bet with the next game,
you start
for sure.
thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on second and 12.
Sometimes you got to say shit, Link, that'll boost a nigga up.
Prescott to throw this time. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, 79 yards. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability. Horvath able to convert the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken very short. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Let's go. At their own 26-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. They'll try and run for it with Hill. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down. The Ravens on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, Jackson. Flush to his right. And he's got Snead. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 35.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run.
Yo, my boy.
Accurate throwing the football.
So from Cowboys territory now, here's 1st and 10.
You betting today or what?
35-yard line.
You want to bet? You betting when you get home or what?
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just
okay,
no
call me, bro.
Back lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Escaping the pressure right. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Oh, my God.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of
football.
football.
My God, that nigga open. Good dot, boy.
Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib
Oh,
halftime
God.
previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down your ad-libs.
If you print, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
Good shit,
his
man.
guys
Good
are
shit.
back within a single score. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the
you
game
definitely
moves
do.
on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Now it's Jackson eluding the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Trying to roll out, make a play outside of the pocket, but couldn't get it done.
When you don't have a lot of space for your receivers to operate, and down there is really condensed when you snap the ball from the 2-yard line, rolling out, you extend a play, but you don't necessarily open up better avenues.
Like I'm going to show you a play, dog. That you'll never lose a game, man, again. You got to break me out, though. You're going to make a lot of money with it. And you ain't even doing it. You'll never lose with this. Nah, you don't got this play in your playbook. I'm going to show you, though, later on.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Prescott to throw it. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line.
You're right, dude.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And it's Jackson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48, and they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. Following the interception. Here's Prescott. Flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
A second down throw for Prescott. Dancing to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
You go back to
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
He's going to fire this thing deep right side. He's got it at the 15. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. On now is Kai Forbath to try the field goal. And Forbath will put this one through, and that will make this a 9-point lead. So good work there to get points just before the half as they add on to their lead.
As trite as it sounds, every little bit helps. That's exactly what they're going for. Anytime you get a chance to put points on the board, you take it.
And they didn't leave the other side with much time at all on the clock. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room.
They ain't gonna stop this nigga, bro.
The Cowboys will get the football first
bumming,
here.
man.
They have the lead as well.
Quarterback got more rushing yards than the running back, bro. You bumming.
For real? Hold on, for real?
Yeah, that's bum shit.
Your quarterback ain't running?
I said his quarterback got more rushing yards than the running back, dude. That's bumming shit, bro.
Oh, okay.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace, because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on 3rd down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4. They're going to try and throw. They do a double team, and it's intercepted.
Fuck that, my nigga.
Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on it for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested, knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. To throw is Jackson. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw it back deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
You depend on Lamar to help you win.
They've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone to throw into the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
You're a bomber, nigga. Yeah, get off the right when we can bet whatever. Get off the right when we can bet whatever, pussy.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Get off the right when we can bet whatever. You didn't hear me the first time?
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Can't tell them who to play with for us. I don't know. Kill that.
They went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Defensively, it was Leighton Vander Esch up from his linebacker spot. On 2nd and 15 now. Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 43 yards. As they have now
that was a dot right there. Hey, we say .com around here. .com. On God, that was a dot.
And this is
I told you I told you went for 2-minute point conversion that missed it, little bro.
Might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along?
Damn, Lane, what you internet bad?
Maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. That'll be taken in the end zone.
You still got the game, bro. You only down by 3 though, Lane.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Oh, shit.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Gonna take a...
You got him?
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
First down, Ravens. Mark 54. Watch the slant. Tighten up.
It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game. And I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
From the 31, Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. That is incomplete.
His struggles finding open receivers continue. I don't know the last time I saw him this inconsistent throwing the football.
It would be hard to find a date when he was this inconsistent. You know, in his locker, he keeps the word poise printed on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. He needs to find that poise right now.
He certainly does. In fact, I would suggest he laminate it.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give him 17 on that pickup. Jackson now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at their 48-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Jackson now. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Van Der Esch wreaking havoc with a sack.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
3rd down, get it right.
He's a very, very fickle man.
Eluding the pressure right. And that will be incomplete. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are all a little bit exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion. Talk about angling that one perfectly, partner. We know the ball can bounce anywhere, especially how it's shaped. But that one, as if on cue, goes out of bounds perfectly.
Perfect indeed, right at the 1-yard line. Excellent coffin corner punt. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down. 1st down, Prescott.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for him there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the... Oh, Prescott stripped, and it's picked up by the Ravens.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game, but they were in what was really called 4-minute offense, and that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back.
Man, to give you some shit, Warner Lane.
In the beginning, taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover. An excellent run of 22 yards on the keeper and also a 1st down.
Oh, that's a... Oh, you almost had it.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Ingram. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
The keeper gets him 7 that time, but it'll lead to a 3rd down. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll try and run for it. Here's Hill. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for
it. Hey, you going for it?
Down.
I don't like you to get it for Fowler, bro.
They'll run.
You like you to get it for the 5?
He's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the result, instead of the chip shot to tie, they turn the ball over on down.
1 yard line again, though.
Prescott now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Flushed out right.
Yeah.
Now he's going to throw. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
You don't have like 6 straight. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you, bro. You beat yourself, like.
Back to the 15. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for 2nd down. 1st down, a bit of a disaster. And now
I'm telling you, like, you send me a dub, bro. I'll show you a play. You'll never lose a Madden game again, bro. This play I'm going to show you. I'll show you later.
A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens have retaken the lead.
Yeah, man, like, I got to play for you with Lamar. You'll score every time.
The tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Right, like, you would have ran this play at least one time in the game. You ain't got it in your playbook.
The extra point winds up successful. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Yeah, he motion. Yeah, boy, you cannot stop. Hey, you nigga, huh? No, you said the running back, though. The running back don't come do nothing. The wide receiver, nigga?
Here set to begin the drive. Now, last time
the
was
wide
a pretty
receiver,
one play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
I like him to score for 40, like.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Fuck you, nigga.
Now Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side.
Like say, Betty, you want to bet me 5 at the goal line, squares, nigga.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage.
You played Cam before?
No,
I know Cam be blitzing your ass.
Incomplete that time.
You never play Cam?
We've got a one-score game with inside
Nobody
of 2 minutes
swag, nobody
remaining.
talking about on that shit, sir.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's back to throw, escaping the pressure right. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get set.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Prescott.
Oh, you on the side. You on the side. Yeah. This is a good game. This is a good game, though.
He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Oh, that's your
throw.
You ain't got no use skills, Link. I see that now.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away.
You ain't got no use skills, man.
Nobody open. Now 2nd down. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a
you still want to bet that 40 he don't score?
And you're also not trying to force it into bad
Hell nah, nigga ain't a fool.
Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Oh, shit. You two niggas flooded, man.
He'll look to throw. And this is caught. touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to
Well,
me,
you don't have no
it's like
user
that's the
skills. You
one
was
that's
sitting
gonna
on that
finish them off.
again.
Score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
You
And what
ain't
happens
got
is
no
guys
user
get
skills,
over
like
eager,
you was
get
sitting
out of
on
the
it.
lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle.
Man, bro, you was I'm looking at you run with the dude and don't jump in front of the ball.
This will be taken short. And he'll take this across the
Say
25.
dive.
A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Well, you got 34 seconds to do so.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays
Good thing y'all aren't
has
playing
to
for a
get you
dub,
out of
Lane.
bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you get a decision.
Yeah, that was a good catch. Fool, you was on the side of him, bro.
Pressure there as it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Right when I told you we could play for whatever, nigga. I told you, get off them Ravens. I told you, bitch, we gonna play for whatever. Yeah, get off them Ravens. No, dude, you do one thing. I take that away from your ass is garbage. Man, some of my 35 minutes.
Hey,
Yeah, man.
yeah.
For what? Bro, all I said was get off the Ravens. That's all I told
Great,
you.
great. Bro,
All right,
bro,
then.
you can't tell a nigga who
Hey,
to use.
Mitch, get out my gamble.
No, I'm just saying, nigga, this my dog. This ain't no
And I
ordinary
understand that,
nigga.
but get out my gamble, bro.
Can't showed up.
I send it, Rose. Hold on, bro. Oh, shit. Hold on. You said they want to gamble with somebody. You want to play somebody else's link?
Game where works for Campbell?
Let's see who won. My brother. You my dog. I'm gonna tell you right now, nigga. Your user game is hard. Your user game. Yeah, no, you don't, Lane. Because 10 of them picks was yours.
All I'm saying is, bro, if you bring me a nigga, bro, don't try to coach the gamble, bro. I can tell a nigga who
Oh no,
I'm not
I didn't
gonna play.
ask him. I didn't tell him no. I didn't talk during y'all playing.
No, that's not what I'm saying, bro. You can't be in the background talking about you can't tell him who to play with, bro. This is my gamble. Let me coach that. Yo, you brought him, I'm break y'all something.
You not,
Let me
no,
coach
you
the
not, no,
gamble.
no, no. This is my. You not finna make. No,
Hey,
trying to make.
you know what? Hey, just don't bring no more people then, bro. I'm good. I got my own licks.
And you know we can't wait to bring spins. A-star quizzes, A+ the final. Vocals we align, we'll move it all simultaneously over joints and rock. We earn 30 years so you can say we got 3 turns. Live off the board, unlike you and your chess men. We install doubt in you and your yes men. And if the game had veins, we'll insert upheaval the crown. Cause the adrenaline we blend with the sound is our thing. Relieving the kings of all crowns. Are you ready? Are you set? Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter, right? Turn it up, y'all keep the flow. But can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets, fool? That's a close encounter of what kind? Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Turn it up, y'all keep the flow. Are you ready? Set. Jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady. To the letter, right? Turn it up. We giving the show. But can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets, fool? That's a close encounter of what kind? But can you rock it like rocket fuel?
Mississippi and New Orleans. Big Snoop Dogg got a Madden league. His team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Come get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg and I'm the only one, and when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Haha, bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast, cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll you when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard, my team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is, I get it. I got cleats on my feet, jersey on my back, helmet on my head, ready to attack like that. Down in Mississippi and New Orleans, Big Snoop Dogg got a Madden league. His team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Come get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg and I'm the only one, and when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Haha, bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast, cause I can get
Start your week by installing your game plan.
I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll you when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you
Start the regular season by selecting your season goal.
Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is, now get it. Big Snoop Dogg, it's in the game. Blow your mind.
Why you do that? Like that? It's a lot of money. Why are you mad? Like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag. My bad. You ain't get too bad. My bad. Yeah.
Hey everybody, it's the
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Ready, 30 pace, let's go. 61, matchbox,
Throwing on first down is Carr. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here. For 1st and 10.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
After the penalty, here's Freeman. The cornerback, it's Logan Ryan who brings him down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. Carr to throw for it on 4th down. He's got his tight end Fant. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 there and a New Orleans 1st down. Into the red zone, it's Carr. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Carr gets it off to Freeman. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Devontae Freeman. So we are in the final minute now of the 1st half as this offense gets ready to take over. On 1st down, Carr. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 there and a New Orleans 1st down. One play has him up past the 40 already and another 1st and 10. Now Carr. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
22 yards there, a 1st down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Carr now on 1st down. That is caught. It's Tajay Sharp. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Carr. This is the tight end Fant. It'll be a Saints 1st down on a pickup of 13.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Carr. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Kyler Fackrell, the linebacker.
Intercept. Come on, guys. We got this.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
3-3. Recall, 132 right.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's got his man Sharp complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 18 there in the 1st down. Carr now on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. After the sack on 1st down, Carr. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this 1st half. Need something for deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. From the gun, it's a run for Freeman. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with...
Here we go. 50-60 Pittsburgh. Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Third quarter starts with a run by Freeman. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. From the gun now on third down, Carr. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Here's Carr to throw. Throw left side, complete. That's Freeman.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. The last catch nearly got... first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. Carr to throw again. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off.
Double tight, guys. Double tight. Hey. 4 down. Chopper.
They'll run for it. It's Freeman. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Freeman again, a first down carry. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. Shotgun now for Carr. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll be a 3rd and about 13. On 3rd and long, it's Carr. And that is incomplete. So it appears they're going to come up empty on this first. Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. And this is caught by Curse. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. This is Gordon. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive linemen said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
They go back to Gordon here on first down. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. And this is a guy straight out of college. They're not going to try to groom for a year or two. They want him to produce right away.
That's why they took him in the first round. They expect him to be a starter right away and a future all-pro. So they don't have any time to wait for him to come along. They want him to play right now to help this team.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed an infusion of youth. They got a very good infusion of youth.
And they didn't really reach to get anyone as well. They stuck to their draft philosophy, got the best players they could at the time they were drafting, and inserted them into their lineup.
Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
On 2nd down, Freeman. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in the East Bay. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the 4th quarter of play. Freeman again. Freeman with a fast feet. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. Well, some good games around the league here early in Week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Not that time for Watkins. Their D gets the INT. Now what can Dalton do? And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Melvin Gordon there to make the grab. And the Raiders take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Well, that didn't take long. The turnover instantly almost turning into points.
And when that happens, a lot of teams have the mentality of let's strike right.
Yeah, baby, boom. I'm coming.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touch. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. To throw, it's Carr. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. It's a gain of 3, and it gets him the first. Again, it's Carr. And a 2-score game, obviously. Every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Come on, QB, come on.
Again, they'll throw with Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
But that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Throwing on first down is Carr. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. Now Carr again. His throw incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver, and now it's third down. The Saints on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is third and 7. Throwing now is Carr. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against the zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Trying to go back to Watkins, but it'll be second and goal. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal. Now Carr. Flushed out right. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a third and goal now as they try to punch in a late touchdown. They'll try and run. Freeman. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Devontae Freeman. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend, as his guys are back within a single score.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed.
Hey, wait, ladies, 54, Mike 54, come to my work. We want it. Come to
Another toe for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. And he stopped immediately there. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll talk. So this one, a victory for the Oakland Raiders. And partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Yeah, real football.
Not preseason football, where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I took... Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. Start your week by installing your game plan.
Incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest. Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions.
Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on a mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top is missing, the opposition in. All that lane switching, this is what the game is. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show, this so perennial.
I'm the coach.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Can Lobo. Spot. Protein spill. Let's go.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And they take possession of the football and nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They run for it with Hunt, and he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Carr going to throw. Flush to his right. He'll let it go deep for Freeman. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Carr. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Brandon, their last miss on 3rd down, they actually were able to alleviate it because they picked it up with a 4th down conversion. I don't know that they'd be wise to try and do that again here. To me, you got to pump the ball away.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a first down. Took him 5 tries, but he is able to complete that first pass of the game.
And could you hear the exhale all the way up here? Not just from him, coaching staff, offensive line, receivers. Now he's off the schneid. Can they get him going in a nice groove where he becomes a little more consistent throwing the football?
Because you miss those first 2, but get up the 0 for 4 range. That can be a little tricky, but able to settle in, hopefully.
Yeah, now you won't have any confidence issues. Now you can kind of get it back even with just one throw.
It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
On first down, Carr. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Randy Gregory. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they give to Freeman. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Now Carr, escaping the pressure right. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th. Going for it has paid off twice already on this drive. Can they convert again on 4th? On 1st down, it's Haskins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The 305-pound Ndamukong Suh fighting the path to the QB there. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Play action. Haskins. And that will be incomplete.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up 1st downs. So far, 0 for 3 on 3rd down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
That's pulled in at the 32. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you never...
A.J. Green! Touchdown, New Orleans! A.J. Green, his first touchdown here of the new campaign.
I'm here all day.
Carr now on 1st down, eluding the pressure right. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Knocking it away there defensively, Justin Coleman. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They run, Devontae Freeman. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. 1st level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Two minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. We'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. It'll be a Saints 1st down on a gain of 16 yards. This quarterback now, 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a 1st down. Now left side on the swing pass. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Carr, that's complete to Schoen. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
They hit that crossing route really well. Excellent timing, puts it right on him, and he keeps running.
Yeah, turned it upfield for good yardage. They'll run here with Freeman. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. 2nd down and goal. Carr, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
Here we go. 10 Tucson. 59. That's the 59. You got to get the ball. See, you get the ball right. You're out. Watch the safety creep.
The final shot here before half for Carr. He's going to wind up and air it out. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So we have reached halftime here and we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this week 3 matchup. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the 3rd quarter. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Carr will try it again on 2nd down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
He's got his tight end Fant. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 18 there, and the Saints down. Now Carr. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
To throw is Carr. And this is incomplete. Tajay Sharp, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. On the counter, Devontae Freeman. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down. If they're going to try to complete this comeback, they need more runs like that from him, because until that point, he's been virtually shut down.
And based on where they are right now in this game, you would expect the ball to be in the air. But his ability to break off those types of runs, you can get big chunk plays on the ground as well, and he just provided one.
Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Carr now to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It was Breeland Speaks getting home to the quarterback that time.
Well, in my time in football, I've yet to see a playbook that draws up offensive plays designed to lose yardage. A running play loses yardage on 1st down. They try and throw it, take a sack on 2nd down. What can the offensive coordinator do?
And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. It's their quarterback with his 2nd touchdown of the game. Haskins. That one complete to Elliott. Certainly not what they wanted there. No gain, and it's 4th down.
Usually the offense has an answer to anything a defense throws at them, including a safety valve, and that's what they did on that play. They went there, but the defense still made an excellent play and held them to no gain.
And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. So here are the Saints to take over. Last week they defeated the Broncos, and they've got the lead here as well as they work with a 1st and 10. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It'll be a Saints 1st down on a pickup of 13. Here's Carr to throw.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
23 yards, the final tally. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
When we talk about Luke Kuechly, you can't talk about his overall game without talking about his intelligence and how he controls the whole defense. He quarterbacks that defense, and at times will actually make checks, just like a quarterback would on offense to get him into the right defense. They definitely were on that play. How about that finish? Holding that to a minimal gain.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
This is Freeman. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. The all-pro linebacker Luke Kuechly right there on the coverage, stride for stride. On 2nd and goal, Carr, and he completes it to Hunt. And he's stopped after a gain of 1, not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They'll look to run with Freeman. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They'll run it. Freeman. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Devontae. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And down inside the 15 he goes. The Saints 1st down there on a gain of 11.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 11 yards there, just like last play.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Carr And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Ricky Seals-Jones, his first touchdown. So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better, and that got it done in this one.
So for the Saints,
ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready, dog.
now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. Start your week by installing your game plan.
When it was time to get it lit, we got it hot like fever. Sick with the talk, pass to your receiver. All about running the spot. And you know we got breath control, so no need to take a breather. Cardio kingpin, subjugate the dub play. And you know we can't wait to bring spins. A-star quizzes, A+ the final. Vocals we align, we'll move it all simultaneously over joints we rock. We earn 30 years so you can say we got 3 turns. Live off the board, unlike you and your chess men. We install doubt in you and your yes men. And if the game had veins, we'll insert upheaval the ground. Cause the adrenaline we blend with the sound is our thing, relieving the kings of all crown.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. On 1st and 10, here's Carr, flushed out right. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Kareem Hunt, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me?
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Now after the INT, it's Carr. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. That one is caught by Hunt. It'll be a gain of 9. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. To throw, it's Carr. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shaquille Barrett able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
Powerful running. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
It's a 1st down following a gain of 3. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. A first carry for the tailback, Devontae Freeman. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. From midfield, here's Carr. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. He's off for 29 yards. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. He takes this to the 15. A flashy juke. That got him a couple extra yards. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He was trying to get his 2nd touchdown already in the 1st half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd. 2nd down and goal. Carr to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it into Watkins, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
3 down.
Carr now on 3rd and goal. Steps away to his left. And he's got it. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because